Hello everybody, welcome to Jim Will Shave. This is another tag video, but it's not going to be as drastic as the last tag video where I was shaving with the Chevette, when I was tagged to shave with something unfamiliar and scary. It was unfamiliar and scary, the Chevette, but I have been having a little practice with it. I had a midweek shave using the Chevette, and I did get BBS, so I got good results. There was no blood. I thought, wow, I've cracked it. Only my second use of the Chevette, but I woke up the following morning and it looked like a cat had been scratching me on the face during the night. I had lots of little red lines everywhere, so it wasn't as good as I thought it was, but I'm not doing too bad with it, to be honest. Okay, so this tag video, it's the standby video, i.e. stuff you always have on standby stuff that you can always turn to. So that's what today's shave is going to be about. As you can tell, I'm a head shaver and a face shaver, so my choices are going to reflect that. I'm going to choose something that I would use for head and face shaves, but I'm only doing a face shave. Okay, so number one, the soap. This soap, it's cheap. It's got super menthol feeling, especially the pre-shave. I've already got the pre-shave on now. I can feel it, but I can feel the warmth from the skin, the chill. The soap, I know it's going to be slick, and that's very, very important for head shaving. So I'm sure you guessed what it is. The pre-shave, Proraso Green, with a broken lid because I dropped it. My shelf's packed with all sorts of stuff up there, so I go to grab one item and another item falls off, so that's what's happened there. There's the said soap itself, the Proraso Green menthol range. I just look, especially for head shaving, you get that menthol on the scalp. Oh, there's nothing better. It's such a great feeling. I love the stuff. And as this is for head shaving, well, there's two brushes I go for these days for head shaving. My most recent one, I've seen this umpteen times in my videos, is the Yaki 30mm tuxedo. But the king of my the king brush, I think this is the most expensive brush in my collection, is the Executive Shaving Big Jock Silver Tip Badger. She's just been, sorry about the class, I just dropped it in the bath. So she's been soaking. Just look at the knot on that. Look at the start. Look at the splay. So imagine that on the head. Oh, it's superb. So without further ado, it's only snag with the knot. If you get a small pot, tub, whatever, it can be a bit cumbersome. But as a rule, no problem. See, the whole knot isn't covered in soap, but I can live with that. I can live with that. Hailstones here today in Northumberland. Gosh, that's dry. Wasn't expecting hailstones. I've actually had to put the heating back on. Nice messy brush. Just look at the splay on this brush, look at it. Huge. I don't usually like to lather up during video because I'm aware that it can take up a lot of the video time. I like to stay around 20-minute mark. that menthol. Oh, just lovely. Okay, went to the wrong shelf for the wrong razor. My standby razor, my go-to for face and head. I know it'll cover every situation. That's the Rockwell 6S. Plate number 4, does for head as well. Very, very comfortable setting for the face, in my opinion, for me. If you had the Rockwell, it might be totally different. What was I going to reach for then? Oh, blades. My go-to blades, Gillette Nacet. Lovely blade. So either these or the Ruby, my two favourite blades. On this occasion, Nacet. Second use. So, yeah, thought just shaving with the Chevette, and I started to stretch. It's my favourite razor, is the Rockwell. Can't beat it. Even on this plate 4, it feels so mild. No resistance on the moustache. And a very fast razor to work with. Yeah, the way I see this tag, it's shaving the way it's shaved if it wasn't on video. Only I wouldn't be talking to myself. That would be nuts. Oh, menthol. Mostly knocked down. As you've probably seen on some of my other videos, I like to use Dove soap as a pre-shave. You saw Paul H, he used the PAA Cube pre-shave. Lathered it up as the main shaving soap. And this morning, I am CBD, the same. CDB, I am CDB. So I thought, oh, I'll try that with the Dove soap. The lava were okay, but as the lava soon dissipated, I just did it as an experiment. I didn't intend shaving with it. I just wanted to see what it was like, but I won't be trying to shave with it. I actually forgot I'd been tagged in this video. I just see Mark, Friendship Shaving. He was on the same tag. That's the scratch I got off the Chevette. The little scab on it I've just taken off. Let's hope I don't open much there. Many more of them. Yeah, so I had to use the Chevette against the grain on the nose. wasn't a good decision. Excellent audio feedback. I was actually going to hold off shaving for another day because of the little Chevette cut there, but we can't let these things worry us, they're only cuts. Super. I think I might have to go back to my puck here for a little spot more soap. These are, face-wise, these are the brushes that I've got in the rotation now. Just look at that. Don't know if you can make out the colours of the handle here in this light, but this also, beauties. This is a true band badger. Good backbone, real good backbone. That's going to be good. And that's the tuxedo. It's both 26mm knots. Both made by, bloody hell, his name's gone. Ah, I don't believe it. Stephen McEwen, Silver Birch Brooches, Northern Ireland. Won in the Facebook raffle. So luxurious this brush to use. Really is a joy to use. Lovely feeling, lovely sensation. Pink clover again. It's only blood. We've got to stay away from the Chevette for a day or two. It's a good idea, Jim. I don't blame you. Likewise with the Rockwell, if I was given the choice of only being allowed one plate, it would definitely be plate 4 or 4. Just shaving on the residual slickness now. See, the residual slickness of this Proraso. Excellent. Can't go wrong. What, £5.50 for 100 grams. Any plans for the weekend? Not me. I'll do the same as I did on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every day is a weekend at the moment. So you can just see that on the lip, little line of the Chevette. There's got one down here which hasn't opened up luckily. That's BBS. No fun with the drinks. £148 grams, no? 148, I can't believe it. Thanks, it is much appreciated for those who have subscribed. Well, in my mouth. Alum in the mouth. Not much sting at all, and not a lot at all. Oh, spoke too soon. Look at the neck now, guys. Much better. Skin problems cleared up tremendously. Thanks to the alum, I think. Even though just days I've not shaved, I've just washed the face, I've just grabbed the alum, applied it just to dry everything out. It's worked the treat. Good old standby products. Right, yo. You've probably seen this before as well, another one of my standbys, which I think it's quite an important thing, I think, as a post shave. It's the aloe vera and witchazel. Cat's pee scented. Coniferous, so it sort of reminds me of cat's pee. But I'm going to get the lemon chill next. I'm not getting the coniferous again, but it's wonderful stuff. Wouldn't like to do without it. What better thing can you put on your skin than aloe vera and witchazel? Two best things in the world that you can put on your skin. That leaves a nice, waxy, silky feeling, and you know you've had a BBS shave. Lovely. Now, I'd only put on an aftershave, like something like a Hugo Boss, whatever, if it was actually going out or it was going to meet somebody. If I was just staying in, I wouldn't bother at all. I don't see the point, because witchazel, aloe vera, I think that's enough. But this is the Nivea Two Phase. That's another go-to. You'll see me use this a lot. It's because it protects Two Phase and soothes. And I see this more as in the realms of an aftershave balm as opposed to an aftershave, because it's not going to leave you smelling pretty. It'll leave you smelling nice, but it's not going to be a bag magnet. Perfect. Right, so that's it. As quick as that. As quick as that. Before I forget, I've got to tag Melly Mel. I don't know if you've done before, but you tagged. I'm sure you'll do it energetically, more energetically than me. And New York City Wet Shaver Jimmy, you tagged. Where are you, by the way, Jimmy? You haven't posted a video all week. Hope you're doing well, bud. Last time I saw you made your video from the hospital bed, so I hope you're out and about. Okay, recappy time. Pre-shave was the Proraso Green menthol. The soap for today was the Proraso menthol. The razor was a superb Rockwell 6S, my favourite razor. And then there, with a Nacet blade, second use. Post shave was the Stirling soap, aloe vera, witchazel, coniferous, cat's pee. And finished off with the Nivea Two Phase. And the brush was the luxurious, magnificent, big Jock silver tip from the Executive Shaving Company. What's going on here? Let's get my Bluetooth working. So that's it for today. Today's Friday, so everyone's finishing for the weekend. So whatever you've got planned for the weekend, enjoy. Have a great time. Stay safe. I'll see you further down the line. Bye bye, folks. Bye bye now.